while I wait for another Neo Relic mission to mission to appear, because I'm not doing an interception solo. That's kind of annoying and nobody else was doing it. It hit me. Tomorrow, Isleweaver will go live. June 25th, 11 AM ET. There are certain things that we can all do to prepare for the upcoming quest. This, obviously, wouldn't be so quick if you needed to of first. Yeah, this does in fact say finish the Warframe 1999 storyline. Yeah, you have to have finished Warframe 1999 and everything to do with it to unlock this quest, which is in Diri. And that's when we kind of very quickly start to realise where we're gonna have to go to get resources ready and prepared for the upcoming frame. There is the obvious Argon Crystals. I did in fact say Argon. The Argon Crystals that, for some reason, now don't last 24 hours. They last the day you get them? Question mark? Because I couldn't help but notice that I was in there thinking, well, it comes out, to be fair, more than 24 hours from now, so it doesn't really matter. But I thought, I'm going to get some Argon Crystals, and hopefully they'll still be there. Because when this frame arrives, more than likely, either her or her signature weapons will probably require Argon Crystals, and it's kind of a rule of thumb. A couple hours before an update goes live, do a few void missions, just grab a hold of 1, 2, 3, 6. To be fair, as long as you've got 2 or 3 Argon Crystals, you'll be good. Because that means if something requires them, you will have them, as long as it requires them. Say for the quest, for example, if something in the quest requires you to build something, it needs Argon Crystals, you already have them. So it's kind of an unwritten rule. Just before an update goes live, get some Argon Crystals. Because they decay, you can't keep a hold of them in advance. And it's not very often I get to come to Diri and go, why, hello there. Shame on the weapon. Oh, actually, I take it back. That's a pretty decent weapon. And I don't particularly care because we're not here for the missions. We're here for the resources. Which, in case you forget, these are here. Instant resources the second you load in, because that's right, we're going to have to head to Diri to get some resources just in case. But just gathering a few resources because they are probably going to be needed probably wouldn't hurt. And then you don't have to complete the missions in Diri. You can run around, collect as many resources as you want. Don't leave until you complete a mission. All you have to do, keep one decree. You see it at the bottom of the screen. Just keep a hold of one decree, because once you activate that decree, it's like a autosave feature. And once that happens, you can then literally just leave Diri and go wherever you want to go. Actually says mission complete. I love that. More importantly, there's some resources, which I'm going to guess she may need to build. If it wasn't for where they demonstrated Oraxia being, which was of course in Hulvania. Which means you may also want to quickly do a few Hulvanian missions so we can just, well, wait, this is an exterminate, isn't it? Yeah, right. Quickly get some resources from here as well, if you need them. Better safe than sorry kind of thing. Where? What are you doing? I mean, come on. Which just means running through, killing off a few enemies, open a few containers while you're here. Yeah, I don't want a quarter on me right now, thank you very much. And I'm saying this because obviously things like the medallions, treasures, however they actually want to refer to them these days, they're going to be slightly important. I've also just realised I'm trying to level a weapon that's already maxed. When that happened. I bet it was max last time I used it. Damn it. F4 on it. They may be required for certain things, but try and max out your standing with the Syndicate for today and tomorrow at least, to try and get the Hex Syndicate as high as it can possibly go prior to that, just in case some of these new things are inside the Syndicate. Then there is the obvious ones. She has 2 signature weapons. I do believe it was stated 2, a whip, and I can't remember what the other one is offhand. They haven't shown them, but apparently they're there, so you're going to need 2 catalysts. They take 23 hours to build. You may as well set at least one off now. You can set the other one off afterwards, then you're not using platinum for this. And the same goes for the Orokin reactor. Don't forget, of course, if you take out the Fomorian, or you do the Fomorian mission, that is there right now, you can also just get a hold of a free pre-built Orokin catalyst and 200,000 credits that will be very, very, very useful for the update coming out. If you want to, you can of course set off Forma, Umbra Forma if you have them. Forma, you're going to need them, I should always be building anyway. Omniforma, Forma, assuming you have the actual blueprint to do so. That is my last one. Weapon adapters, if you have them, because they take 23 hours to build. Anything that takes time to build, get them set off as soon as possible. And lastly, the one people will disagree with me on a lot, do a few of the Nightwave Acts. Get yourself some of them, the Nora Mix Volume 9 creds, because you may want to pick up some of these if you don't have them. The Niatan extract, because we can pretty much guarantee that will be also used in the construction of Oraxia. It's sad, but it's true. You should only have to pick up 1, and by 1 it gives you 5 when you pick up 1. But it means you'll have them, just in case. If not, then, well, you don't have to come in and mess around for much longer after that. But with that, we'll leave this off, yeah? There isn't any real preparations you can do apart from preparing the clan, as in telling players, we need to do this, be ready to jump in and join the operation, because we don't know what's going to happen with this until it actually gets released, and the resources that are going to be required for buying the Signa and the new Incarnon weapon will drop during the actual operation itself, which is going to be a ton of fun. But that launches at 11:30 AM ET, whereas the update itself should, because I can't help but notice it disappeared, be launching at 11 AM ET on the 25th of June 2025.